And I damn sure wasn't about to play super soldier in that moment. Oh, come on, guys, get out, get out. Hell no, I got a daughter to go home to. Save yourselves. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Ash, and if you're returning, welcome back. So in today's video, it's going to be something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a story time on the time when it was a Hairschool shootout, girl. So if you want to see this story time and find out what happened, then just keep watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's just get started with this story time. Alright, so this story is from when I was in Hairschool. I was in Hairschool at like 2012, maybe 2013 time frame. And I had just got out of the army and I was like, I need to do something. So I was like, let me use my GI Bill, girl, go to school. So I went to Hairschool thinking that it was makeup school. Well, not that it was makeup school, but I was told that I would be taught makeup, you know, but that didn't happen. So on this particular day, we were doing clients, guests, whatever you want to call it. That's when you service your guests and you get like actual clients with, you know, you actually do their hair. I had my little clique or whatever. My clique was pretty cool. My clique was pretty much, you know, they was a rah-rah. They was about that action, you know. I had this one white girl named Shayna. Hey, Shayna. And listen, baby girl could do some hair, some color, she was good at everything. But she had that mouthpiece. And she also had just got out of the military. Okay, and then my other homegirl name was Tasha. Hey Tasha girl, she was crazy too, but she was just more, she was the nicest out of all of us, but she could get with you. Like Tasha was from Jersey, but she had kids, so I only had one kid at the time. Well, I only had one child, and Shayna had a kid as well, but Tasha could get with you. It was just gonna be like after she exhausted all her other options. So that was my friends, and of course I had other acquaintances there and girls that I would speak to, but that was my clique right there. So naturally we would try to like work next to each other. Me and Tasha was tall black girls, and we were good. Like we all were really talented, so naturally people were intimidated, and I'm just gonna say intimidated because that's how they acted. Not everyone, but the people who were intimidated were intimidated. And it was really stupid because we would help anybody, but that's beside the point. So one day we're just doing hair or whatever, and it was actually a really chill day for some reason. Like it was super chill that day, and everybody was just doing hair. And next door was a Sally Beauty, and it was like two particular ladies that worked in there pretty much all the time. But one lady, I think she might have been a manager or something, but she was always working, like always. I don't know her name. And trigger warning, by the way, this story might be kind of triggering to some people, to be honest, once I really get into it. So the lady that we are referring to, we'll just call her Pepper Ann. So girl, Pepper Ann was working, and next thing you know, you just heard a bunch of like, you know, the music. We would have music playing on the speakers like throughout it was like a salon, you know, imagine a salon and what it would feel like, and that was the vibe. It was a salon environment. So there was music on, and it was pretty loud, like really loud. And then just imagine like everyone having a conversation with their guest, because you know that's part of your job. So it was loud. So the noise, all the commotion trickled from the front of the salon to the back, which is where we were. I was like in the back, kind of in the middle, so I could always just see everything that was going on. So yeah, so like the earlier you got to school, I think, so now I'm thinking it was a Saturday. The earlier you got to school, the better position you could pick. You could pick from any of the stations at the school. Okay, girl, so basically you could see somebody running towards the back of the salon like at a very fast rate, and it was that woman, Pepper Ann. So I'm like, what the hell is Pepper Ann doing? Like it was so fast, like you barely had time to react. Like Pepper Ann comes running towards the back of the salon, right, screaming at the top of her lungs, like scared for her life. there's someone chasing her. But I didn't find any of this out until later. So I just take off. Okay? I dropped everything and I'm just gone because I'm prior service, had already did a war, like the anxiety, like I was not okay at that time. At that point in time, I was definitely not okay. And all I know is somebody is running back. There's danger. So, and Shayna, pretty much, I don't even know if Shayna looked at me. Tasha was gone. I think Tasha was out before me. And I think that she tripped and fell. Somebody tripped and fell. I could have the like small details mixed up because it's been a while. But someone tripped and fell. And I think someone helped them up. I might have helped Tasha up. She might have helped me up. And bitch, we was out of there. So we ran through the back door. So the hair school, okay, so behind all the stations was a small break room area, a kitchen, another classroom on this side, and a big classroom on this side. And both of those, all of those had doors where you could exit. People was just dispersed everywhere. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I honestly didn't know what to think. Like, I really just was so freaking scared. Like, and I really thought that day was the day, honey. I mean, I've had a lot of experiences where I felt like, okay, today's the day. But that day, I was like, yo, like, because you just did not know what was going on. So, we end up running and running and running. Like, we was down the hill, up the hill, on the other side of the road, at the gas station, because we genuinely, everyone in that group genuinely thought that somebody was chasing us. We thought that it was just like some random masked, like either robber or something. So we just kept running and running and running. And eventually we got in contact with like the school and stuff like that. And we were all chilling at the gas station, like just trying to understand what was just happening and like make sure everybody was okay. But for that to be a group of moms, a group of women, like I don't remember how many guys there were. I think there was only one guy. We was out of there. Wasn't nobody waiting on nobody to save nobody. We were out. Save yourselves. Every man for himself. And I damn sure wasn't about to play super soldier in that moment. Oh, come on, guys, get out, get out. Hell no, I got a daughter to go home to. And when I need a bag, I just put it on replay. Fly to Miami in the city where the heat play. Okay, y'all, so turns out apparently it was her boyfriend or like a maniac ex-boyfriend that was just chasing her and trying to like really hurt this woman. I gotta watch the words I use, but he was really trying to like finish her, and it was really sad. But she ended up continuing to work there and everything was fine. It was a really traumatic experience. And I just remembered while I was sitting here doing my makeup, I was like, oh yeah, somebody yelled gun from the front of the school. That's when I think everybody like took off. It was like, but the way he was running after her and the look in his eyes is what was so traumatic. Like, I know this story was intended to be funny, like everybody was okay, but you know, these things can leave emotional damage for some people. And I'm sure a lot of the girls at hair school probably forgot about this story or whatever, but I thought about it last night and I was like, I haven't done a story time with my people in so long. So I was like, let me do a little story time. But that was just one of the crazy things that happened at hair school. I mean, everything wasn't to that extent crazy, you know what I'm saying? But there was other things that went on in hair school. Of course, it is hair school after all. But I'm just so, you know, I'm shocked that I even went to hair school, to be honest. Like, I just never thought that would be me. Nothing's wrong with it. Listen, I do not mean that in a negative way, but I never thought that I would be like going to hair school to do hair. I don't even like doing hair. But anyways, that's another story for another day. Okay, you guys. So on a more serious note, that's why I put a trigger warning on this video. I hope that this video didn't trigger anyone from any past experiences or any trauma. That's why I try not to focus too much on what actually the details, because I don't have the details. I was just, you know, I just ran for my life, girl. But if you know someone, or if you are in this situation currently, then I do encourage you to get out, and I will leave some information down in the description box to assist you with any resources that you may need. And I thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this little story time and you want more story times, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.